from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's. Digging in, Scooter Jeanette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Biro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the...
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Still only one out in the inning. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And up steps the big batter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Heading out towards shallow right. Thorman is under it, 2 gone. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in for his second. Smiley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smiley.
He's set and the pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. There, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And the throw to first will be in time. Striding in for Oakland, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, number 24. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in and looking for more. Stephen Piscotty is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Hero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Striding in for Boston, Cooper Smiley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1-0.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Keone Kela claims the win out of the pen, his first. Arlene Garcia hammers down the save, his 12th of the season.
6 runs.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He went deep in the contest.
Smiley.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. He's running, pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Smiley is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great.
Riding in once again, Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Kelly recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready for another chance. Cooper. Smiley, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Frazier stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Now it's snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready once again. Cooper. Smiley. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Smiley.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first. One away. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. This one's down to third. Backhanded. Jeanette has it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like... Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Next up for the A's, Carson Kelly. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The set and the 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
The right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Red Sox settle for just a 1. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
First for the victorious Athletic, 5 runs, 8 hits.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Next up for the Red Sox, Cooper Smiley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, Dero. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go.
Get out of here.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cooper Smiley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Cooper Smiley comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Smiley.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, number 24. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped up. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4. Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Settling in now, number 24. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. The 0-1. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Mondesi is there. 2 down. Stepping up now, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side. Hoskins gathers it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first. Great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castellanos is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what do you got on this line? Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Bogarts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Piscotty.
0-1 count and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot out of it, but they did get the out.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
For the Yankees' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that...
Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Cooper Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So striding in, number 24. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here it comes, the 3-0. And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stephen Piscotty.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam.
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Fouled away.
Hey, seat up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 12 hits.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at.
So digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Look at that.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Two and one. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bellinger leads off first with one away.
There it is.
Pulls this one high and deep to right
there
center
it is.
field.
Oh, there.
And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Antonio Senzatella wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Sale struck out 10 in the losing effort.
Bit of a mixed game.
Hitter who has been whiffing a lot is coached to return to his fundamentals.
Alright, even. They must have stole one of those games. Yeah, they did. No game I didn't play. 9-7. She got Toronto. And the Yankees again. Alright, I'll be back in about 5. Could have some dinner.
always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway Park in Boston, Mass.
Let's play ball.
Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He'll try it again, 3-2. He can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a really knock.
Nero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Robeson is going to have room out.
Leading off with the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Big man will try to bunt his way aboard.
Bronco.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Robeson on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Number 31 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat for Toronto, number 66. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping in for the Jays, Michael Rivera, and their runners at the corners now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Now batting, Cooper Smiley.
Now batting, catcher Cooper.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Cooper.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Popped him up. Rivera has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander Mulder.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 66 calls for it, and no problem with that one as we are headed.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Cooper Smiley.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Guillermo.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Victorious Boston Red Sox. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Cooper Smiley.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Stepping into the box, Steve Arroyo. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch out. It's a throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bellinger stands at first with one out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Steve Arroyo. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against it.
Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cooper
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 24.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So stepping in, Cooper Smiley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting punked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
1-0. Here it is. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Yanked foul off to the right. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now batter.
Striding forward now for the Sox, number 24. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. He's safe. The throw is offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. At the plate, Chad Pinder. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Called strike, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Andres De Los Santos earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Harleen Garcia. Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and... Next for New York, number 35. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 18. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Tyrell Norris hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's running. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just... Striding into the box, Cooper Smiley. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Smiley.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you...
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out at first. So into the box, Cooper Smiley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smiley.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in, number 24. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set it. Striding in, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get... Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Gets a small piece near the plate. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come. Digging in, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready now, Cooper, Smiley. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
0-1 the count.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
He tried to surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run is in to score from 3rd. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. 1-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 2 hits in the inning for Boston.
Leading off with
the 2-1 home.
The catcher.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on.
Into its 2nd century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the... Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
the third baseman.
Striding in for Boston, number 24. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the runner back safely.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he misses it.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Digging in once again, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Piscotty.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Castellanos. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He doubled his last time through.
The 2nd baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Stanton is there as he makes the catch. Digging in and looking. Cooper Smiley, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears it. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 13 onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Smiley.
He's set and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball. So here's the cleanup hitter.
Wow.
Smiley. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Norris moving to his right, and a step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Cooper Smiley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And no, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Stephen Piscotty would be next. And this is taken for a ball walking, and the Sox have themselves a two-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. One away.
Play ball.
Ready for another chance. Cooper Smiley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McKinney giving chase. He tracks it down, and that. Next up for the Red Sox, Cooper Smiley. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And the 7th inning starts with a flyout. Now with the play, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Toronto led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5-1.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Cooper Smiley. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires this. Digging in to try it again. Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Two and one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lifted into center field. Robeson giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, number 66. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-0. Runner goes. First strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
Play ball.
At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Franco is over to take a look at it. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Cooper Smiley. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Tejeda. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
First for the victorious Wheeler.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off to the right side, the catcher, Cooper.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
No.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest.
Now batting, the first baseman, Guillermo.
Runners on the move for second. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Xander Bogart.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Back up the middle.
Double.
One there. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never.
Cody. 1 win, 7 losses. Rookie. No wonder.
Friday night.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Smiley.
Fouled off. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Play ball. Defense.
So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Smiley is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cooper Smiley.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to pull 3-2 here. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the first out. So digging in now, Cooper Smiley. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Smiley.
Stumped Playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. High in the air out towards shallow right. Clemens moves over. 1 out. Next up for Detroit, Paul DeYoung. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Barrios takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Arlene Garcia records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown. Standing in, Cooper Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Smiley.
First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Fouled away. To 2-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Number 24.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smiley.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jason Hopper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 home. Pitch outside the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Cooper Smiley will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box now, number 24. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemens is there, 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Number 25, Stephen.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Hit out toward second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Donnie Mudd. And he does so representing the possible run. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. Sometimes you just need to come.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game.
Moving off for Boston, the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Smiley.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kobayashi sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Next for the Tigers, Jason Hopper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Trying to bunt his way on, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Stepping in, Cooper Smiley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smiley.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Stupid.
popped him up. Arroyo has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Donnie Mudd. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Runs up and gets this one down. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is into the box now. Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get the double play. One-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Tigers posted a 3-run.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Tuesday night baseball.
Play ball. Batting second. The third.
The 1-0. He's running in there now. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Play ball.
Standing in, Cooper Smiley, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Nope. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another full count offering on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Roger Walsh. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So a runner at first with one out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here comes the 1-0, and there he goes. Strike called, now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time.
Stepping into the box, Cooper Smiley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Frazier stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
So stepping in, Cooper Smiley, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
What is that?
Cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. No hits to this point. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Hale is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next for the Dodgers, Austin Meadows. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that. At the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on in the second. And he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. The winning run is at first base. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is his well out to left. Horton ranging back. Ball game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the... Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Cooper.
And he popped him up. Hale onto the grass. He's there and records the first down. Into the box, Jim Perry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact. In now, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here it comes, the 3-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows racing back.
Get out.
Track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Striding in, Cooper Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the Red. Stepping in, Kenny Hale, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pitches a cold throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-2. Pitch is the throw down. In plenty of time, and he's out at third. Now at the plate, Jim Perry is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against him.
Ready now, David Peralta. Here's the first pitch. And a double try here. In there, now the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
Get out of here.
High in the air and deep.
Get out of here.
Horton racing back.
Woo!
Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off.
That was a fun series. 2 walk-offs in a row.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Daniel Robertson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Daniel Robertson.
We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jacob Barnes earns his third win of the year in relief. Friday night baseball. Striding in for Boston, Cooper Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Ripped down the first base line. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Irvin going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes... Digging in the switch hitter, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now the Red Sox DH, Hunter Renfroe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here now the 2-2.
Renfroe.
On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Saucedo going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cooper Smiley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Smiley.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Come on.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's digging in, Cooper Smiley. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cooper Smiley.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Running.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Victor Arano claims the win out of the pen, his first.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Baltimore Orioles and the... In now for the O's, number 13. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind it.
Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first.
Digging in once again, Darrell Irvin. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Robertson is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. So Striding in, Cooper Smiley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Smith has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now, Cedric Mullins.
The batter, number 3.
Runners on the move for second. Strike. Throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now,
get out of here.
And this ball is crushed out to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to left center, and we are tied again.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Red Sox get their 20th.
Alright, so didn't play the last game. You check out to see if we won it. Lost it. So tied the series 2 each. Tampa Bay next. Just a game and a half behind the Rays. This is who we're playing.
For baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Division rivals do battle next. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cooper Smiley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Rays currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels.
Yep, Dan, both these teams got out of the blocks hot, and you start to circle certain series on the calendar, and this is certainly one that you drive to the ballpark feeling a little bit different.
I think, listen, you get to this near the halfway point of the season, Dero, and you kind of like to have that target to chase. And when you're as close as this team is in second place right now, you don't want to fall any further back. There's a lot of schedule left, but this is a big series and one they'd like to win.
Grounded to the right, reined in, speared on the dive. Hey now.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made a great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cooper Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
3-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart is there. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball. 3.
Ready once again, Cooper Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready for another chance.
Now
Cooper Smiley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Smiley.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in and looking for more. Fernando Tatis Jr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he popped him up. Swanson moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Riding in once again, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Corey is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, DJ Stewart. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios notches his third win of the year. Anthony Banda was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
3 runs, 11 hits, no errors.
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Coming to the plate now, Cooper Smiley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Now at the plate, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up.
Get down.
It's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
The left fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw into third.
Oh, no.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag gets 1. Digging in to try it again, Cooper Smiley. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes on 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Stewart is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time up.
Cooper Smiley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Ball game tonight for the victorious Rays, 7 runs on
Ryan Yarbrough. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field. Stepping into the box, Patrick Andino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the second baseman.
Runs up and gets this one down.
Andino.
Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have? At the plate, Cooper Smiley. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected. It's in there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. That's a throw down.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
Leading off the inning, Cooper Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
2-1 to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Full count, 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And there he goes toward second. Soft liner toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Chirinos will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Allen Henson, 1 for 1 after a single this first time out.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now in the box, Cooper Smiley. He singled his last time out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh,
get out of here.
This one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch in the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Rays held in check here. Still down a run. It's Cooper Smiley will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Piscotty.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Rendon has it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here.
2-1. Excellent.
4 runs, but
happy with that.
Panic. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Bo Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lucas Giolito earns his 6th win.
Gonna take a 5-minute break. Just half a game behind now. Got the SOX next. 3-game series in Washington. Minnesota Yankees. Texas 4 games. Tampa Bay again 3 games. Oh, it'll be back in 5, just getting a drink.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red. So coming to the plate, Cooper Smiley, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2 balls and a strike now. The set and the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that stepping up now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And when coach...
Ready now for the White Sox. Powell. He reached on a single in his first try. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach first. Now at the plate, Sammy Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in now, Cooper Smiley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Smiley.
Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he? So digging in now, Smiley. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a turning point for him.
For the Red Sox.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Pailhose crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
9 runs, 11 hits.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on a... So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Cooper Smiley, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smiley.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Rondon into foul territory. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. High and deep.
Get out of here.
This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Come on.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cooper Smiley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And
Please,
he
hard.
nails him at third. Great throw. Into the box now, Cooper Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So striding forward now, Cooper Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Smiley hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air.
Come on,
deep
get
to center
there.
field. Gone. It's a grand slam.
Yeah.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in, Greg Bird, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Back on top where we started the day. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Laters.